go. It's good, Raider fan. Shit. Well, it's all said and done. Got a new coach and a new GM. I'm okay with it. I mean, it took a lot of convincing from other vloggers. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a little more for it now after hearing everybody kind of be the give reasonable arguments for this guy. So I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I'm good with it. Um, it is what it is, guys. He's our coach. So, what up, Raider Sound? How you doing, bro? Good to see you in here. Much love. How's everybody doing today? Uh, uh, oh, yo, what y'all think of that press conference? Yeah, Anthony, I did. I'll pop in, and most of the time, what I'll do is I'll comment a few things, and then I'll put my earphones on and listen to y'all, listen to them talk for a minute. It's I'm very podcasty when it comes to listening to the vloggers. Sometimes I can't really, be watching videos while I'm at work, so I'll listen. I like to listen to what they say, though. I like to see their point of view and hear their opinion on stuff. And a lot of them have really good points, man. So I enjoy listening to Hammer shit. Homie knows what he's talking about. Uh, let's see. Oh, a couple people coming in here. Let's see. Raider Kai, what up, bro? Castro 007. Hey, what's good, man? Manny Bruce, Salvador. What's good, man? NorCal Raider. How you doing, bro? Uh, let's see. Yeah, the you haven't seen it, Manny? It was pretty solid, man. It was a pretty solid introduction. They answered pretty you know pretty confidently. I liked I liked it. I felt a good vibe from it. Only thing that kind of bugged me was they didn't really give a yes or no answer on Carr with the questions. They kind of beat it around the bush with it, which I could respect. Just in case they got to trade him, they don't want to say that they're committed to him, then go and trade him, then they lose the respect of the team. So at this point in time, they're kind of you know they're kind of playing all their bases the right way. They got to actually make sure that they hit every single note that they got to take, because if not, it could backfire on them with the rest of the team. And there's pieces in place that they don't want to lose if they do go that route. So, I could respect that. Okay. This will be entertaining Super Bowl, especially since no Chiefs in the. Yeah, Michael, you're right about that one, bro. This is going to be way more entertaining knowing that I don't have to worry about the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl or the Niners winning our Super Bowl. I will be rooting for the Bengals. Um, if it was the Chiefs, I'd be rooting for the Rams. But in this case, I got to root for the Bengals because, they're the team that knocked us out. I want the team that beat us and knocked us out of the playoffs to go all the way and win the whole fucking thing. Simple as that. I think a lot of people think that way because at the end of the day, that right there, that's a showing that we didn't just lose to any team. We lost to a Super Bowl winning team. So that's what I want to happen. Hopefully it does. Joe Burrow is a fucking beast, man. So, all right, let's see what else we got. Oh, I heard McDonald's that made the playoff game that the Patriots wasn't fun. Yeah. Mark Davis, that's how he introduced them, man. It's like, before anything else, the first thing this man said to me was, "It's a fumble." Yep. Man, even Brady's admitted it's a fumble, though, man. Even Brady's came out and admitted that it's a fumble. He even did it. He even like admitted it without even realizing it before the last interview about it. So, hey, yo, it is what it is, man. They took that fucking sorry ass rule out of the NFL for a reason, because it's stupid. It's fucking dumb. All right, bro. I'm excited. Yeah, I thought the press conference was great too, man. North Cal Raider, yeah, it's yeah, I'm excited to see what they bring to the table too, man. It got it's like a new vibe I get from him. Like straight up, I've been through coach after coach after coach as a Raider fan, and I've seen press conference after press conference after press conference. I'm not gonna lie, the biggest press conference that I've ever seen, and just seemed totally fucking different, was the one where we hired John Gruden. This one, it didn't have that vibe. It had the I don't want, like, they had this I want to get to work, so let's get this fucking over with vibe to them. Like they really want to get to work, and I like that. I like that shit. So and they were, you know, they were straightforward with their answers, man. There was only one question that they really beat it around the bush, and like I said before, I can respect that. I can understand that. It makes sense. All right. Yeah, everybody liked that he admitted it was a fumble, man. That's why Mark Davis said it. One thing I will say, I'm not gonna front, guys. Mark Davis makes me cringe sometimes. Like, he the way he opened up, it just, I'm like, you know, he's just that guy that, like, in a group, that every time he says something, you're just like, you know, damn, that was some Michael Scott shit that you just said, you know. And I don't know. He sometimes he just makes me cringe, you know, like the way he announced them in the beginning. But he holds true to his own, man. He doesn't really change. He's always been that way, and I could respect him for being true to himself, even with this haircut. At that point, I tapped out of mine. My hair was fucked up when I was younger, and I knew at a young age it was gonna be fucked up. That's why I started shaving my head, because I knew by 20 I was gonna lose most of my hair in the front right here, and I was gonna have patches, and it was gonna look like shit. So I adapted. This dude, obviously, for some reason, he adapted to that bald-headed haircut. So I could understand that. I could respect that. It is, yeah. Anyways, uh, driving home from work right now. Oh, you did it all nighter, man? Shit, that's what's up, bro. Way to grind for that paper, bro. Keep it up, man. Yeah, 007 Castro. I'm looking forward to the next season, man. Yeah, Djax, I don't know if he's coming back, man. Djax, I don't. He's kind of up there in age, bro. And if I were him, I'd probably hang him up. He, there's there's also a lot of background shit going on with that guy. He has a lot of baggage with him that a lot of teams pick up on too. He's a good player, man. He's one hell of a player, and but when you get to that 35 mark as an NFL player at any position, I mean, at any position, dude, like, doesn't matter. Once you get to 35, you gotta start thinking of other shit. You gotta start thinking of your body. Start thinking of, like, is it worth getting a concussion at this age? You gotta start thinking of even your mental health. Everything, guys, comes into play. So I don't know, man. I honestly don't see him coming back, but if he does, cool. Hopefully 1 year with Carr could actually help him with their continuity together and get them on the same page when it comes to throwing the ball and catching the ball. That would be beneficial if he did come back next year, because I think it'd be a better vibe with them. Let's see. Yeah, Bengals. Yeah. Anthony Brady's out. Yes. Brady is gone, people. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Well, what's another one? Damn. I kind of, what I want to happen is that dude sign a 1 year contract with the Patriots, or right before he puts the pen down, I want Charles Woodson to come up behind him and smack that shit out of his hand. Yes, I hold a grudge. Man, great career. I can't. I am not gonna deny that that man was the best to ever do it. Anybody that doesn't agree that that man was the best to ever do it, y'all didn't pay close enough attention to this man's career and what he accomplished. This dude is he's one of the greatest, and I'm mad enough to admit that. One of the greatest is somebody that I hate, and we have another one of those in our fucking division. So hopefully we could, you know, suffocate that shit before it wakes up. Because at the end of the day, guys, you gotta admit when someone is that good, and Brady is that good. We could have snuffed that shit out back during the Tuck Roll game. If we would have gotten that ball, like we should have, that would have been his career. They would have switched back to Drew Bledsoe, in my opinion. Maybe he would have gone somewhere else. Maybe he would have succeeded, but he wouldn't have had the pieces in place that made him succeed for so many years, like Belichick in that system and everything that dude brought to the table. So, in my opinion, we probably would have ended his shit. I mean, so one hell of a career, Tom Brady. Congratulations on retirement and all that you've accomplished. But fuck you, it was a fumble. Alright. Yo, Alright, Raiders for life. 22 head coaches of the Silver and Black. Oh shit, Raiders for life coming with the fucking statistical facts. We're almost caught up with the amount of fucking presidents of the United States. Bro! Ouch. That hurt. Damn, bro. Oh, yo, Raiders for life, man. That's a crazy one, man. It is wild, man, how many coaches we've been through in so many years. But every coach is a different experience, and you got your ups and your downs, and through it all, man, one thing that ain't changed. That's this fan base. We loyal as shit. We will cuss out any motherfucker that disrespects his shield, and that includes the fucking coach. That includes a fucking coaching staff that fucks up. So we've always been like that, man, and ain't nothing gonna change with this regime either. We'll still be like that. He fucks up, we're gonna call him out on it. He does good, we're gonna give him his props. But hey, that's how it is. Bourbon Country Raider, what's up? How you doing, man? The nation was kind of iffy about it. Yeah, a lot of us are because of dude. I mean, one, he came from a rival, and we've seen what happened to that rival when he actually was, with that team. They're in our same division, so we were like one of the ones that were actually paid attention to that kind of shit because that's someone that we face. That's someone that we know there's cracks in that fucking armor, and we chipped away at it, and a lot of fucking teams figured out how to beat them. So yeah, there was things to worry about, but as Docs has pointed out over and over and over and over again, Marshawn Lynch, that was 11 years ago. People grow up, people change, people get better, and they adjust. One thing I will not deny about Josh McDaniels is his ability to adjust. That man will adjust on the fly to fix something that needs to be fixed, and he has gotten better at it over the years, a lot better. So I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. What do we do in the first round? Dude, I gotta do some research, guys. I gotta do some fucking research. For those of you that don't know this about me, I don't watch college football. I don't. I already know that there's a couple big schools, couple big heads that people keep bringing up, and people that are coming out of it. But my whole thing is, I like to do this. I like to watch my football for the Raiders, watch the Super Bowl, get the season out of the way. Then after that, I do a lot of research. I watch a lot of highlight videos, and sometimes I even do reaction videos to highlight videos of players that are recommended by subscribers and stuff. And I probably will do that this year. I still gotta figure that out. There's a couple things I gotta do, but I do that. So when I get a player that keeps getting brought up, I'll actually do a reaction video of that dude's highlights and my reaction to him. I break down what I think and what I thought about his play and all that stuff. And so I do that. I did that. I think a couple years during the off season, and then I just got caught up with other stuff. Life. So, but I do intend to do that this year, and that's probably what I will be doing. And when it comes down to it, guys, there's one position I know we need, and that is we need someone on that right side. Bad. I mean, Brandon Parker is fucking trash. Fucking trash. Let's be real, guys. That dude's gonna get somebody killed with the way he plays at that position, man. Is all right. Yo, not only that, there's a couple other needs, I think we do need a number one wide receiver. If we got a sure thing that we know this guy's gonna be a star, yo, don't hesitate. Take that shot. You know, at the end of the day, if you could upgrade at any position, I think I'm personally on the board with best player available. If we could get someone that's going to be a top 10 player in this league, that's what we go for, regardless of position, and that includes quarterback, guys. That's something I personally believe. Their hair is really pathetic. Alright, what do you think of Daisy or as our GM? I think he's experienced, Raider Kai. I think he brings a level of experience we haven't had at that position in our front office in a while. Reggie McKenzie pretty much had control. He was our first real GM that we've had in a long time, because before that we had a couple people that held the mantra of GM, but really it was Al Davis calling the shots. Before Reggie McKenzie, it was all Al Davis, guys. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you put in as the face, as the GM of our franchise. It was Al Davis calling the fucking shots, and everybody knows that. So when we took our shot with Reggie McKenzie, he did a good job, guys. 2014 draft, yo, that turned this fucking franchise around, and it made us look like a contender. And then we slipped up, and a couple bad things happened here and there, and yo, it is what it is. You've seen the result of it. Since then, we've hired Mike Mayock, which was a yes man for John Gruden. Basically, John Gruden was running the franchise for the last 4 years, and now we have someone that is established, that not only has worked at this particular position and done his job at a high level when it comes to evaluating talent. He also brings experience working with the coach that we have on staff. So this is a very good decision by Mark Davis. I agree with it. If you're gonna do it, yeah, that's the guy you go with, because he has that camaraderie with the coach, and I like it. I like it. That's scripted goat shit. Mark talking. Yeah, true. If it came out from the coach, it would have been a little bit better. But I enjoyed it, dude. I mean, come on, dude. It's fluffing, dude. That's what they're doing. They're just fluffing everybody. They're trying to make you feel more comfortable with the decision that was made, and a lot of people were uncomfortable with it. So I get where they were coming from, going with that route. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm okay with it. Hey, yo, he at the end of the day, he admitted that's what he said. Okay, we had to get that out of the way because Raider Nation holds grudges. I feel Josh McDaniel grew up so much since Denver. Belichick thought his ass. Right guy. Jason C. Yeah, man. Jason Smith. What's up, man? Yeah, I agree. Totally agree, man. I think Belichick kind of taught him a lot. So that's one of the touchy subjects with a lot of other fans too, is they believe from experience, from witnessing it, that a lot of the coaches coming from that coaching tree don't really succeed that much after they leave it. But there are rare occurrences that it does work. So Let's hope this is one of them. And also, not many coaches come with the same person that was groomed in that same system when it came to scouting, when it came to setting up a team, and when it came to actually setting up contracts for these players, so they could actually, afford to go out and get big names or anything like that if need be. Which we do now, because now we got Ziegler. So the fact that we actually went this route, and not many coaches do, they actually go on their own. They have to settle with whoever is at GM at the time, or whoever they hire as GM at the time. Usually it ain't the person from the same franchise who has worked with the coach this long. So that's a good thing. That's something that I believe will benefit our coach and benefit this franchise when it comes to, continuity, and when it comes to the coaching staff actually getting this shit right. Uh, we all hold a grudge. Yes, Raider sound we do. He's the Jordan of football. God, no, he's not. Mike, he's not. Okay, look, guys. I'm sorry. Brady is the best football player of all time. Okay? Quarterback, not football player. Sorry. Not the best football player. I can't believe I just said that. I want to slap myself for saying it. He's the best quarterback of all time. I will give him the right to say he's the best quarterback of all time. When it came to being an athlete, fuck no. Okay? I hate it when people say that. Like, and Jordan was an amazing fucking athlete, period. Best fucking, so that, I'm sorry, different apples and oranges, I get that. When it came to being the best in winning rings and winning championships, I gotta give it to that guy. He's the best quarterback to ever fucking do it. But as an athlete, no. No, not even a fucking close comparison. Only thing, seriously, don't, that bugs me. And I get it. A lot of people want to give him more roses than he deserves, because it's kind of hard to amount to what he's accomplished in the amount of roses you should give him. I get it, but dude, he's not the Jordan. Jordan's a whole nother level, guys. And until Brady actually does put it this way, bro, I got you right here. Jordan made the Jordans, beautiful shoe, sponsored that shit, blew that shit up. Brady, Uggs. I repeat, Uggs. Don't compare that shit. Don't compare that shit, bro. All right, man. Games are over before they began. The NFL has rigged the Super Bowl matchup for the Rams. You really think the Rams, dude? I don't think the Rams are gonna win, dude. I don't think the Rams. All right, man. Tell you what. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to your statement. When it comes back. And by the way, there's plenty of times that artists from the place that of the team that's playing perform, or they perform at the era that they're playing, and the team that they're going for loses. That's happened several times. As a matter of fact, I think dude, now if you think about it, that's actually more times than not when the person performing at halftime is going for a certain team, that team that they're going for usually loses. I think if you look up that, I believe you will find that out. Like, so who knows? And all I know is Dr. Dre's a fucking Raider fan, so. I hate it when people call me during my lunch. I tell my managers, don't call me during my lunch. Leave me alone. I tell everybody, don't call me during my lunch. Some people just don't listen. I gotta ask him what. You gotta ask him that? That's awesome. What was the answer, man? Hard to say. I'm guessing Ray Lewis. I'm guessing Ray Lewis laid his ass out. Ray Lewis be hitting motherfuckers like a goddamn freight train, man. I watched some of his old film. That dude lay the wood. Okay, let's see, Anthony. Your opinion, I don't think I ever asked you. Is Rodgers playing Green Bay next season or moving on? Anthony Estrada, I think he's out of there, dude. he's made too many statements about wanting to about like not being comfortable with the setup there and a couple other things, you know. So yeah, I don't see him coming back. I think he's gonna move on to another team and try and do the Brady thing where he can win the championships elsewhere. But I guess we'll see. Raider sound trash. Salute Dominic Raiders, NorCal Raider brother. What up, Dominic? How you doing, man? Trey down. Hey, what's good, Trey? How you doing, man? Alright, bro. Yeah, everything's good with the family, man. Everything's going great. We're actually we're working on speech therapy with my daughter, and still training my son with sign language and other things. For those of you that don't know, I am the father of an autistic child. We work with him with verbal cues and stuff like that. So it's an adjustment with a lot of things. He doesn't know how to communicate. He doesn't verbally talk. You know, he has his own form of communication. So we're actually working with him on sign language so he can actually communicate better with people that he doesn't talk to. Yeah, he's doing good though. He's and thanks for asking, Trey. Since one of them assistants got to hit, I think. Damn, so yo, it was his first big hit. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, I'll give you that. Raider sound. It's just I seen people. I seen a post, and that's what got me was he's the best athlete of all time, and that just irked me, dude. That just dude, that's an insult to actual athletes because he's a damn good quarterback. He's the best quarterback of all time, and I will admit that. But athlete. Mm. So when you said that, that's what came straight to my mind, and I thought about it, and I kind of reacted. So sorry, man. I hear you though. He is a winner. He's the most, he's pretty much the most winningest player when it comes to winning those things and leading a team. So I get what you're saying. Brady 7 rings. Yeah, I know. Until hold a grudge until we win a Super Bowl. There's nobody. Yeah, Raiders for life. Totally agree. We're not going to be happy until we win a Super Bowl. Plain and simple. We will never be a forgiving fan base until we win a Super Bowl because we're going to hold a grudge until the end. And even then, we'll probably still hold a grudge. I mean, look at all the grudges that fucking L. Davis held even after we won a Super Bowl. I mean, him and Art Rodell, man, yeah, that shit was wild. Oh, Giovanni, thank you for coming onto my channel. I appreciate the views. Make sure to hit that like or dislike button. Both will help my algorithm. Oh, okay, bless him with that. Peace and respect. Thanks, Trey Down. Thank you, Raider Sound. Appreciate that. I love Rams to lose. We're the only team so far that ever won the Super Bowl in LA. Yeah, Raiders for life. That's true, and I bring that up to my cousin all the time. My little nephew. I bring it up to him all the time. He's a Raider fan. He's not a. He's a Rams fan. So I always drop that knowledge on him. There. Yo, at the end of the day, guys, if we could win another Super Bowl, we'd be the first team to win it in 3 different states. I mean, 3 different stadiums. So that'll be neat, man. That'd be nice. Yo, so hey, yo, that I kind of want that to happen so bad, man. That'd be rich. Yeah. Oh, for real, NorCal? Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's something, yeah, that a lot of people actually deal with. Some people don't even know how to diagnose it. So he's been known to have autism since he was like 2.5, though. So I think I learned it very early on that he wasn't gonna learn how to do other things. and it's it's good. It's good for me to talk about sometimes because it's an adjustment, man. A lot of people that get a child with autism, they need to learn patience, and I think that's one reason why I got a child with autism because I really needed to learn patience, and my son has gave that to me, and I find him as a blessing, man. So thanks, man. John. What up, Richard? How you doing, man? Welcome to a real team channel. That's what's up, Raider Sound. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. It's good. Yeah, Red. Yo, everybody does Raider Sound. Comes and goes. How come Ken Stabler has never mentioned the conversation regarding all-time great QBs? Yo, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Ken Stabler kind of gets forgotten sometimes, and it pisses me off. I think everybody that's a Raider fan knows how good of a quarterback he was. And if you do your research, a lot of the quarterbacks that were won, not won. I mean, that went into the Hall of Fame. He not only beat them, he had a better winning percentage than them, had better yardage than them, had more touchdowns than them. There's a lot of things that he did before he got into the Hall of Fame, and uh, it sucks that he didn't get to stand next to his bus. All right, it sucks that it took that long for the Hall of Fame to actually let him in after he passed. It really does suck, and a lot of people, if they just forget their history, man. A lot of people don't realize if you do your research and look up your history, you will see that a lot of the great players came from this team. Not only this team, but because they came. I think it might be because they came from this team. That might be why they don't. They kind of brush it under the rug. And it sucks. It really sucks. But Kenny Stabler finally got in the Hall of Fame, which I was happy. I was ecstatic that he finally got in. Jim Plunkett is the next one. I know a lot of people like to bring up his stats. He doesn't have great statistical, figures, but if you do this statistic right here, he's one of the only QBs to have two Super Bowls and not make the Hall of Fame. That's that. There are players that have worse statistics than him that are in. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And he not only that, he broke down barriers, man. He broke down boundaries, becoming the first Latino, first Mexican to win a Super Bowl. It's like, yo, if you're gonna set, the tone like that, that dude deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. That's a trendsetter, man. That's a trailblazer right there. So that's my opinion on it, man. Anyways, uh, yo, Jason Smith, press to your family, Ray John, keep up the good work, bro. Yeah, have a good one, Jason Smith. Much love, man. Yeah, Anthony. So I think I had ADD when I was like younger. I still have like tendencies about it where I randomly get hyper and like some people tell me I speak too fast and I need to calm down. Like, so I've had little ticks here and there when it came to my verbal cues. There's certain things that people have disability wise that you don't pick up on, and that's the reason why it's called the spectrum. That's the reason why there's a wide base of this. Me personally, I don't think I fall under the spectrum, but there was things that I fell under with learning disabilities and other stuff like that when I was younger. So yeah, I hear what you're saying, Anthony. Ulysses, I think he is, I think he's the best man for the job at this moment. I think we made the right decision after going through and listening to his interview and listening to what he had to say. I believe that he is the right guy for the job, and I'm hoping that everything works out. I did go in a little skeptical. I did go in a little cautious when I heard that we were bringing him in for an interview. When I heard that the chances are he was going to get the job, I was I was a little touchy about it because I know I've heard bad things about him. I've heard horrible things about him. But as a lot of Raider vloggers has pointed out, and they've brought me to the light when it came to, yo, that was 11 fucking years ago, and we got to accept the fact that he has grown since then. So I've came around, and I think he's the right man for the job. Oh damn, man. Thanks for Raiders for life. Appreciate that, man. Uh, much love to you and your fam, man. Uh, yeah, yeah. Jim Plunkett, he's pretty big for the Raiders, but he ain't bigger than John Madden, dude. And I just mean being for real about it. I believe Jim Plunkett belongs in the Hall of Fame, and I stand by that statement. But John Madden did way more for not only this franchise but for the NFL in general. That dude represented the Shield while he was doing it too. He refused to coach for any other team but the Raiders. That's just my opinion. He Jim, okay, I met. Black Raider WP. If we can't get one of the top wide receivers in the offseason, what do you think? Oh, Robbie Anderson. Yo, I've been waiting for y'all to ask me a question like that because I actually brought my phone this time. It's dead. That would happen. All right, Robbie Anderson. What scores? All right, man. This is what I want you to do. Robbie Anderson. Tell me what school he goes to, and I'll look him up and I'll see if I can do some research before watching some highlights and shit. I've already stated this earlier. What my plan is this offseason is to get as many requests for players and then do reaction videos for them because I do not watch college football. And this is the reason I don't watch college football. It's because during the offseason, I like to go back and watch highlights and give a pure reaction of what I think of what the player is and how he plays, and you know, see if I can pick up any tendencies and stuff like that, and give y'all my pure, honest reaction to a player that you recommend. Yeah, Anthony Estrada. That's the one thing I hope he does. I hope he goes in and proves everybody wrong that was skeptical about him, and even proves me wrong from the get when I was first saying I was skeptical about him. I hope he comes in and does that. All right. Yeah, Ryan. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, Ryan. L. Appreciate that. J Dog. Oh, Robbie Anderson's already in the NFL. Oh, okay. Robbie Anderson. Where have I heard that name before? Is that speedy dude that burned us that one year when we were playing the Panthers? Oh, Black Raider. Oh, he plays for the Panthers. Yeah. All right. Is he? How old is he? It depends on the age, to be honest with you. If we get him in on a reasonable contract, yeah, that was pretty fast. Like that last I checked. We literally need to shine Hammer's little cousin. Yeah, actually, his cousins, man, they're funny, man. I watched the interview he did with them, and then like I went back and did a little research on them, man. They're little studs, man. They got some skills. Um, Hammer got some connections, man. Like I trip out like some of the people he talks to and chats with. Um, I mean, what can you expect, man? The guy knows his shit. Yeah, yeah, that was like 2 years ago, huh? Dude, sometimes I like think of a game and I think of it like it was like literally yesterday, and it was like maybe fucking I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago, and sometimes it just pops in my head. And I honestly feel like it was this year sometimes, man, and that tends to happen every now and then. But yeah, I remember that. I remember that. How much time I got? All right, 12:50. All right, man. I think I'm gonna call it, guys. Yo, Anthony Stroud, last question. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I've actually discussed it, uh, and I'm gonna see if I could actually go to the draft this year and actually do a live reaction at the draft. I'm not sure if you got it's other drafts. I know that it's free to get in. Uh, from what I heard, from what I hear, but if you go to the actual draft party, which is what I want to do, that's actually free. Simone Raider is sponsoring it, so that should be fun. I think he's sponsoring it, but he's gonna be there. I know that much. So yeah, I plan on hitting that up. Um, we'll see what happens though. A lot can happen between now and then. But I did request the days off, so my plan is to go to the draft, but don't quote me on it until like maybe 2 months out or a month out. All right, all right, guys. I'm out. Much love. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Go Raiders.